Daniel, like over the years, what do you think in total revenue that we've been able to generate you in all your businesses?
I think combined, the total revenue is definitely multi seven figures. To be able to, I can't give you an exact number. I don't have it pulled up, but I think David and Ryan were able to generate multi seven figures for us while keeping ad spend to a very minimum. It's important that, for a small business like mine, you don't spend all of your dollars or all of your eggs in one basket on just paid ads, but rather than just that, but also the organic side, which is the email campaigns, the Instagram marketing, the other social media platform campaigns that can save you money, but also yield significant benefits. But yeah, I don't think I spent over $1 million in ads by any means. I'm gonna say that definitely spent in the low six-figure range while bringing a multi seven-figure return, which is great because I've never been an advocate of spending millions and millions of dollars on ads just yet. But I think David and Ryan have done a phenomenal job at bringing me the returns. So I started multiple brands throughout the years, and I think like one brand that really blew up for us was, I think there was one when we launched the brand. David launched the ad campaign, and that was a pure paid traffic type of brand. And I remember from inception when we launched the company the first day with the ads, we spent like $2,000 in the first like couple of days, and we yielded about $250,000 in a few days. I think it was so viral, and it went crazy. Keep in mind, we had no influencers pushing our stuff. It was all through paid traffic. So it was just, honestly, it was just purely David, just with the great ads and the data that he was able to kind of like accumulate throughout the years and experience. That business went so viral that like PayPal blocked our account, and that's, I mean, obviously that's a great problem to have when your new business grows into this multi six figure business in a matter of 3 days, which is insane to me. I come from the e-commerce product based background, so apparel and whatever it may be, accessories. One of my main brands, my streetwear brand, David, has definitely helped us 5x, I would say, at a minimum, our company. Obviously, we are a launch-based company, but with that, our launches would do insane numbers, and obviously the daily sales would be great for us, which is a bonus to have. I have another company that is another apparel company as well, and we came from the influence space with that brand too. So we had no paid traffic, but we had experience in what we were looking for. But David was able to come in and aid in that, and Ryan as well, to exponentially increase our sales. I mean, a really great example is Q4, which is, the Black Friday to Christmas, but we were able to really like 10x our money, which is amazing because when you look for a apparel based company, there's a lot of competition in the space, especially the world that I come from. And just being able to bring those numbers to life is always great to see on paper. And but yeah, I think I can't give you the exact number in terms of sales, but I do know the 4, 5, 10x of what we did because I there were clear days, and there's good and bad. There's always great days, and there's always like not so great days just based on traffic. But all in all, I think the experience of having to constantly go in there and tweak our ads and say, hey, I think we should improve on this and this, it's definitely very beneficial because when you hire an agency, most people kind of do the bare minimum work and they don't really care. But having an agency like David and Ryan's really helped us escalate pretty much the entire brand, or expedite, if you may. And yeah, I love working with them, and highly recommend it for sure.
What is it like working with us? And what kind of separates us from another agency from a content standpoint and from an advertising standpoint as well?
Yeah, I think with all these gurus, these marketing gurus that you kind of see on YouTube nowadays, it's really hard to filter out who's good and who's not. A lot of people kind of copy and paste what they learn from these masterminds without having the experience prior to that. I think David and Ryan were on the opposite side of the spectrum, which they built their own experience throughout the years. And went through all of the trials and tribulations to learn about the market, to learn about the algorithms, and then said, okay, cool, I'm gonna build an agency now. I think that's what is missing in this space. And a lot of people get ahead of it and just try to shortcut it. But I think David and Ryan definitely took the years to learn on their own, and then say, hey, I want to work with brands. And that's really important. Having them see the product through a lens that, David and Ryan kind of like built this like image together with me is super important, because bringing on a team of creators is very easy, because there's so many people that have a camera and all of a sudden they're a content creator now. But I think it takes a certain level and a certain eye to, a level of expertise, if you may, for someone like, let's just say, Ryan and David, to really put into the camera what I'm thinking. And that's really difficult, because typically you hire a creator based on their skill set, but it takes, I think, a versatile creator to create something, that maybe is a little out of their realm, and it's what you're looking for. So that definitely helped me a lot. I've worked with so many creators throughout the years, and I think David and Ryan really studying the market through content, through marketing, through whatever it may be for the marketing aspect, definitely helped our brand, because they kind of curated us. Okay, this is the type of content that definitely will work for your brand, and this is what we're seeing in the industry that we know will convert. I think there's a missing space in this field for ad agencies, because in order to run a successful ad agency, I think there needs to be a 360-degree view of everything, which ad agency obviously are correlated with the content that you give them. And having someone like David and Ryan speak the language of content, it's really valuable, because they kind of know what pictures will work, what videos will work for that certain piece of content, thus providing a more successful way of marketing that product or service. Like I said, having someone like David and Ryan's agency speak that full language of content and ads is I think I don't really ever see. Most people are, like I said, are just the people that they kind of are the tech gurus, and they kind of are good in the AI side or the ad agency side, but they have no idea the eye that you need to build successful content, thus providing for a successful campaign. But yeah, I think that's definitely a space that I haven't really seen, and it's really unique. Thus, I think it's missing. It's a missing piece.